scientific we subjective analysis. Now out of 106 calls no ebiantie preamble no ono me NDC for to reject o me no rejected vote 2.
Yeah.
In 22 ni febeka 104. Of 104 no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya 26. Dr. Brian Agyapong enya 5. Kennedy Akompre Agyapong enya 52. Engineer Kwamna Agyapong enya 0. Ana Dr. Yao Osedu Tumia 21.
Mbacho Sakebi.
Nana netie ne say Dr. Bawumia nya 26.
Oh no na course say
104.
Ah.
Wo peke 106 but 2 NDC for timu yomu free.
Okay.
Ana 104 no. Nana Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nya 26. Dr. Brian Agyapong nya 5. Kennedy Agyapong enya 52. Engineer Kwamna Agyapong nya 0. Ana Dr. Yao Osedu Tumia 21. Okay. Nana percentage terms no Kennedy LED with 50%. Your also second
because a 104 calls within that 40 minutes.
Yes, when you 52.
Right.
Which is 50%. Watch him. Into one more can be 50 na can 50 na can. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 25%.
25%, okay.
Dr. Yao Osedu Tumia 20.19%.
Okay.
Ana Brian Agyapong 4.810%.
Okay.
Ana Kwamna Agyapong 0. Percentage of 0 is 0. But Nana, this is the analysis. Nana say, among for 7 years about me a boy. But Nana Nyama callers they can run a you to make canon. Nana study a day. Ubusa callers and said, DNT no more trauma about me and nipa 26 net to my doctor represented 25% of the 104 calls. Nana say, humble, sellable, respectful. There's no performance. The top 3 reasons they ascribe as to why they want to go for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no. Yanka performance, but I vice president for 8 years.
Yanka so betimi aye adwuma. Ne mum obre ne ho ase.
Or you sellable.
Ya turn it dada.
Ya turn it dada. Or you respectful. And I count you musa dan kwa kacha ya to aban you can research no ye no. 82 or so percent. Who did they blame for the election?
Nana Akufo-Addo.
So Bawumia is still suffering from that case. In quotes.
Suffer bra from.
Nana make can say. Ubusa callers na efre ne say.
Yeah.
Mahmoud Bawumia abanseni nani. Muntoma no. 26 out of 104 na tuma no. Ubusa wo mo say, "DNT na wo to ama no because nana, to because me pekoja janto asama, DNT na happen asem. Oh, the wo ye na morning show. The wo nante. Oh, nana janto the wo kasa."
Yeah.
Niema a wo se nienti o mo de pe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia asem. According to Dr. Boss Masara Akoko a o tie ne no de ma me no. Eye humble. Sellable, respectful. But my analysis is that they are not talking about performance.
So betimi aye adwuma.
Nejuma, because we have vice president for what? 8 years. So meaning that economic paralysis President Akufo-Addo, which to me was the chief reason why the MPP lost the election. No? People still have that thing about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia where he needs to break free from that thing.
Say nipa no susu say ontimi nye adwuma na.
Exactly.
Apart from the fact say ojono.
But
the bad adwuma sema there's a problem.
There's a problem because an economy na nko yie.
Okay.
Senka President Akufo-Addo kono an economy na 2019, 2018, 2017, 2020 economy na Bawumia will not have this challenge. Nana nti ameka sa say obusa say denti no mo etuma Kennedy nipa 52 no. Do you say they bold, truthful, not corrupt. Anom sa ka say they adwuma
jobs.
So they able to see say Kennedy Agyapong bi adwuma after fam ho. Omanye fam ho, na tu ho, ni cold stores wo ho. They can point to something. What are they pointing to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? I didn't see it today in Shire FM research amoye. This is
MPP has been bruised so much that it will require more than 2 election cycles.
No, and I'll challenge you on it.
No, you can challenge me. That's why I'm unconventional.
NDC
I am
was,
unconventional.
Yes, I get it. NDC was so heavily bruised in 2016. John Mahama is still today punishing some of the people based on the crisis they had post the election.
Look. Let's look at where MPP lost in the last election. That's how you see that they have a problem.
Their home base.
Yes.
But it's because they didn't vote.
Who told you?
But that's what the figures show.
Which figures?
The 2020 voters register, the number of voters,
forget about
percentage
that.
Of turnout.
Forget about that. Over 20% of MPP voters didn't vote for Bawumia, but for Mahama. 20%.
So 80% didn't vote. But 20% voted for Mahama.
Okay, the logic is that even if those who were at home didn't vote, if they had come out, the proportion will not change.
But Mahama added only 100,000.
But
From your figures.
But who told you that those who voted for Ronaldo were MPP people? So you see, we have to...
No, I get that. But Mahama only added 100,000 over 4 years. MPP lost 1.8, 2 point something million.
I am telling you...
Unless we can trust the 2020 figures. But if we can trust the 2020 figures, it shows that John Mahama added 100,000.
There are people who will argue about the 2020 figures.
Fair enough.
But let's look at it. If we say Mahama added only...
That's what the figures show, yeah.
And the same exit polls shows that 20% of MPP voters went for Mahama.
That's fine. That makes it worse because it means that Mahama's 100,000 had MPP people in it.
And also the 2 million, there were NDC people who didn't vote.
Why? NDC?
You think anybody was happy?
But if NDC is not happy, they'll vote for Mahama.
What was the turnout in Bota region?
It was lower than, I don't have the figures.
It's lower.
Yes, lower, yes. But they didn't vote for MPP either. They just didn't vote.
But those who sat at home, they didn't vote. So you see, the apathy, you can't say there's MPP vote. It was general people who...
No, I'm talking about those in Ashanti and Eastern, that part.
It's still, I mean, look, if we have the figures, for Ashanti, about 600,000 people didn't vote.
Mm-hmm. Based on the voters register.
Yeah, one didn't vote. And then if you look at Eastern region, in fact, Eastern region didn't vote, but a lot of them who voted for Mahama.
So, including MPP people, think?
Yeah. So look, their party was across.
Eastern region, Akufo-Addo's home region.
They nearly lost.
They were also angry with him.
Everybody.
How was the vote in Chebe itself for Kingsley? Did he increase?
I haven't checked Chebe. I haven't checked Chebe in particular. But I mean, they're also really unpopular in this region.
I guess it. That John Mahama will not be on the ballot in 2028. Does it change anything?
No.
I mean, for now, he will not be. We don't know what the constitutional processes will bring. But for now, we know he will not be.
Look, the crystal ball, from what I see, is that NDC will be led by young people.
No, the presidential candidate.
Yes.
Not as Edun Ketia. As Edun Ketia, we know is the undisputed
I know is
presidential candidate of the party.
He's a massive figure, but he's somebody who loves data. If the numbers doesn't work for him, he won't stick his neck out.
Or you think that he will do his research?
Absolutely.
And if he comes back as a younger person,
absolutely.
So MPP should prepare in a younger person.
Well, they have their own problem.
Which is how to deal with the Baumia factor.
Absolutely.
And that's a big problem.
That's the biggest problem. Because if they don't deal with him very well, the North will gang up against MPP in the future.
So MPP is running into a catch-22 situation.
So, yeah, they have to be very careful.
If you take him this, if you don't take him that.
I think, look, if you ask me, for unless he himself says, I'm not going to go, I'm taking a
back seat,
then I think all will be well. But if he contests...
Oh, but he will contest.
And if he does contest, I think he will win.
Yeah, he will win. He will contest. I think he will contest.
He's most likely to win.
Yeah,
but with probably narrow margin. Worse than the last time.
But he will still be the candidate.
Yeah, I'm saying that. And then we come back to the general election, the same issues.
But he's young. So if he has a Manebo Ama or some young person, and he's second time on the ballot, people will still reject him?
You have to be able to wipe out your sins that the party has accumulated before 2024, and whether NDC is able to steer the ship in the right direction to 2028. If they're able to stabilize it, I don't think MPP will come to power 2028. So
the only hope for MPP is that NDC runs a bad government.
Yes.
But John Mahama knows that if he runs a bad government, his party will lose election. He doesn't want to go back the way he went back the last time.
So it's up to them.
So it's up to him. It's going to be a big deal. Thank you, Musa Dankwa. And sorry about our ridiculing. We will learn from you.
Anna for a Lemfi has your back campaign. And Lemfi is almost how she debia. Lemfi is almost dawase. So wa boye ni any my juma abedrisi. Say a chair say a dawasi. Lemfi say €50, $50, £50 or more. Open 60, 70, 75, 80, 1,000, 2,000. Biara obe sendi ako Ghana biano. In GBP no, you be amount 2% cashback. In USD in Europe, you be amount 2% cashback. But in reward points, into equal reward point system, hona, you be amount in the equivalent of your reward points. Now what's the now what they are sending this car. for GBP ni deɛ ɛbɛda wo Lemfi wallet ni. Enti send this kɔ Ghana nenya wo 2% cashback in your wallet or in reward points. Enti send this bebree kɔ Ghana wobɛtumi asend dodoɔ bi a wopɛ biara. Enti send bebree nenya wo 2% cashback. Lemfi say omo taa wachi.